Hello, welcome to my channel. I think I really like these style videos that I've been making as of yesterday. If you saw my post yesterday, you saw that I just want to start posting on YouTube. So instead of overcomplicating everything, I'm showing you that if I can do it, you can do this too. I just got back home from work. It is noon and I just have been wanting to make a video on post-show blues for the longest time. And I haven't gotten around to it. So this is me making that initiative. Oh, my dad just got home. To just start posting, start recording. No matter what's happening around me, I'm just gonna whip out my camera and start talking to a camera. So if this isn't I'm showing you right now that this is not the perfect time. I'm not making clips in this video. I'm just posting raw footage of content. And if you're not able to watch videos like that, that says more about you. But anyways, back to the topic of this video. I tend to go on rambles. I talk way too much. But post-show blues. Where do I start? Okay. So, if you didn't know, I competed in my first bodybuilding competition in April. April and then May, I went to nationals. So it's been 6 months since I've competed, and I want to say publicly that I am just now recovering. That's 6 months. I don't think a lot of competitors understand that it takes that long to recover from a show. But once you decide to bodybuild, you need to educate yourself on every aspect of bodybuilding. So this video is not to scare people away from bodybuilding. This is just to educate from my perspective, my experience of the sport. I love this sport with my whole heart. I am in no way bashing this sport. I want to be so clear on that before I start talking, because I know when I've put out content like this before, my transparency can cause some comments, to put it plainly. So I just want to talk a little bit about my experience and how you can take what I learned from my experience into your post-show healing journey. Starting off, I'm going off of just thin air right now. I am not planning for these videos. I'm just making them. So pardon if I pause or I think or I backtrack. But that's kind of like the content that I just want to put out more of. So when you're post-show, let's start here. When you're post-show, you're going to be gaining weight. You're gaining healthy weight back. And you are at your leanest your body has probably ever been in your life. So to put it plainly, your body's in starvation mode. So in byproduct of that, you're going to be hungry. You're going to want food. Okay? That's just human nature. If you starve your body for so long, it's going to want food. So what you can hopefully do is your coach will hopefully start refeeding you, especially if you're not competing in a back-to-back show. You're going to be given food because you're coach and you need to get back to health as soon as you possibly can. With that comes weight gain. The lines fade. And the comments, all the compliments that you've gotten up until this point on how great you look are going to fade. And you need to mentally be prepared for that. I think a lot of bodybuilding is like show day, show day, show day. Like, I'm going to do this huge thing. And then you do it and that's great. But you also need to know that you got to flip the page. That, like, your health is the number one priority, and communication with your coach is so key during this time. I know a lot of girls after their show, they get rid of their coach because it gets overwhelming and they don't know what to do, and so they end up firing their coach. And it's like, you need your coach, especially post-show, to help you through that process of recovering from prep. That was kind of a ramble, but some actionable steps that you can take. I don't know where you might be in your journey post-show, but just some actionable steps that I took throughout prep, but also carried into post-prep. One, you're going to journal every morning. I want your mornings to be... This is like a self-development little course too, but it helped me a lot post-show especially, so I'm going to curate it towards bodybuilding, but this is really self-development in general. Journal before you look at your phone. So in the morning, I don't want you to look at this silly little screen first thing in the morning. You do not need to blast your dopamine receptors first thing. Your mornings are supposed to be slow. So if that means waking up earlier so that you can have that time, that slow morning for yourself, please do that. Please do that for yourself. And so you're going to wake up, you're going to journal. In this journal, you're going to write your to-do list for the day. So that's at the forefront of your mind. Then you're going to write your affirmations. Some that I write are, I am loved, I am able, I am capable, I am motivating, I am healthy, I'm smart, I am feminine, like just whatever you feel like you need to be reminded of. You don't have to share it with anyone. I'm just giving you what I did. Write those. So to-do list, affirmations, and then underneath, I like writing a prayer and then a brain dump. So in the prayer section, if you're religious, you can write whatever you want to write, but I have a little area where I just say, thank you, God, for today. I'm so grateful for the roof over my head, for the food on my plate, for my family, for my loved ones, for my health. Just all of the things that I thank God for every single day. I write down in that little box. This is a side note, but I heard this quote one time and it was like, I'm gonna stumble here, but it says, you should be thanking God every day for the things that you want to wake up with tomorrow. So if you were to wake up tomorrow and only have the things that you were thankful for today, what would you write down? And that is what you should write down every single day, because there is so much to be thankful for in life. And whatever you're dealing with post-show is a very minute blimp in this process. So then you're going to brain dump. And here is a free-for-all. So a lot of people don't know what to do when they're journaling. There's no rules. That's the beauty of journaling. You write whatever's on your mind and you can express that in any way you want. Anyway, it's your journal. It's your rules. So I might write what's going on in my life, or just a random thought that I had, or a random discovery, or a quote that's been on my mind, or just really anything. It could also be a sketch if you want to sketch. It can be whatever your heart is telling you you want to express. You can share it with yourself on a piece of paper. And I just think journaling is my favorite thing in the whole world. So that's number one. You're going to journal. That was such a big part of this video, but you're going to journal. And when you are navigating food, this is the second point. When you're navigating food, you want low calorie, high volume food. This is going to help you mentally, because all you want is volume. And instead of binging peanut butter, some people eat a whole thing of Oreos or a whole thing of peanut butter. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. And if you find yourself in those situations when you're holding a jar of peanut butter, I want you to look that peanut butter dead in the eye and say, who is going to win in this situation? Because I'm not going to let this stupid jar of peanut butter beat my actions. It's not going to control me. I'm going to control it. So if you find yourself in that type of episode, think that way next time and just see if that works for you. So you're going to want high volume, low calorie snacks. So what I suggest is some sugar-free Jell-O. Now I know for the health conscious whole foods people, you're not going to like this section, and I understand that. But I think it's an important part of the process for your mental to understand that food is not the enemy, and you're able to eat food, and food is plentiful, because we're in America. If you're watching this in America, where there's a lot of food, we're very, very fortunate, and prep teaches you how to appreciate food in that way. So just remind yourself of that every day, whether that's a part of your journaling or just at the forefront of your mind. You should remember that. Let's see, what else do I have? That was 2 points. We got journaling, we got high volume meals, and I'm going to say communication. We're going to keep it at a clean 3-step for this video. Communication. Communicate with your loved ones if you're struggling, please. Communicate with your coach where you're struggling, please. I get countless DMs almost every day of girls. Hey, Addie, I'm 5 days post-show. Hey, Addie, I'm a few weeks post-show and I'm struggling with this. And it's I just want to hug all of you guys. And that is why I'm creating these videos, because I want to help as many people as I possibly can, but I am one person. So if I can just post random stuff, not even random, but like stuff that I want to put out into the world, if I can be that for just one person, I mean, that's incredible. Yeah, so communication. I want you to talk to your loved ones if you're struggling, because this time of your life, you have never, if you're an average person, you've never done something that huge, like accomplishment wise. I mean, that's at least for me, like bodybuilding was a huge accomplishment for me. If you're like me, you're very type A and you're on your stuff for so long, and it's just such a beautiful process of focusing on a goal for that long of an amount of time. So after, you kind of get post-show blues, to put it simply. And this is like the same thing that Olympians experience. Simone Biles, I watched her Netflix documentary about post-Olympic depression, and that is very, very, very spot on with post-show for bodybuilders. If you don't have that next goal in mind, it's really hard for you mentally, because you're not chasing anything. So if you're communicating with your coach and telling him or her that you're struggling, you need to do that, because you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. And that's why I love the bodybuilding community so much, because everyone is so willing and so loving, and the right people will help you. Because everyone struggles in this sport. It's just a matter of if people are willing to help you or not. And I want to help people, so here I am recording this video. But yeah, just we're gonna go 4. See, I'm doing this as I'm talking, so this is off the dome. But 4 is be patient. If you're like me, I lost my menstrual cycle during prep, so I was kind of in a freak out mode for a while, because I didn't have my cycle and my calories were up, and I followed my reverse to a T for about 4 or 5 weeks, and then I just got really overwhelmed, and I didn't fall off, but I kind of fell off. And then it's the whole mindset of, oh, did I fail my reverse? Girl, just because you ate one untracked strawberry on your plan does not mean you failed your reverse. Okay? I think that buzzword is it's misunderstood. Yeah. So just be patient with your body, because your body is healing and your body's going through a lot mentally, physically. So be kind to yourself, be patient, please. Your menstrual cycle will come back if you lost it, like me. It took me 4 or 5 months post-show. This is TMI, but so is bodybuilding. I just now got my second cycle after my show, and it's been like 6 months. So yeah, it took like 5-6 months post-show to get it back. And I've never been so happy and proud to be a woman. To put it simply, prep will make you so appreciative of all the little things, like family dinners, being a female, literally just the ability to walk and breathe air. It's insane. Maybe I'll make this a podcast episode. Now that I'm like looking at the clock and I'm 14 minutes in, I'm like, this could be a great podcast episode. I don't know. See, I have too many ideas in my head and not enough action to back my thoughts. So that's why I'm making this video. Yeah, those are going to be my 4 things. We got journaling, we got high volume foods, we got communication, and we have patience. Look at that. 4 tiers off the dome. See, I was born for this. I just can't believe it took me this long to like fully admit it. But yeah, I hope that those tips help you. And I know that this video is kind of hard to watch because I'm not doing cuts and I'm not editing it to be all, watch this video, and I'm not going to add sound effects, and I'm not even clipping. Okay. I just want to just put content out there and stop overthinking everything. So if I can inspire one person and help one person through whatever they're going through, that is what I want to do. So if you watched this far, I love you so much. I linked all my socials down below. I will do that. My TikTok is Addie Lifts, ADDILIFTS, And my Instagram is @Addibesedic, ADDIBESEDIC. And obviously this is my YouTube. So if you want to see more videos like this, I will be yapping. I yap all the time on my TikTok, but now I want to start yapping in a long form content as well. So here I am doing the damn thing. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it with a person who you know might be struggling post-show, because I know I've been where you are. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to do all those things. I'm learning to be a YouTuber and maybe a potential podcaster soon. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.